Hi, I'm Davone Bess, and I'm a professional football player at the wide receiver position. Today's tip is talking about catching the ball, showing them hands. First and foremost, at being a wide receiver, you have to catch the football. No ifs, no ands, no buts about it. You have to catch the ball. The ball touches your hands, you have to catch it. So I'm gonna go over a couple techniques that I use to this day that helps me catch the ball and helps with my success on the football field. First thing, I have this theory I call the diamond theory. Everybody put your diamonds up. You can see through the diamond. You want to make sure every time you catch the football, you're looking right through that diamond. So if I were to write numbers or colors on each pillar of the football, you will be able to tell me which number exactly it is that you're looking at. So every time I caught the ball, I will look and be like, okay, that's pillar number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. You want to make sure you're seeing the ball all the way in through the diamond and taking it all the way into your armpit. Now, people may think that's a bit funny, but it's a theory that definitely works. I struggle with it sometimes, even to this day. I will catch the ball and not look it all the way in, and next thing you know, oh, fumble, incomplete pass or something, because I didn't take the time to catch the ball and really focus and put it all the way into my armpits. Now, the key thing to catching the football, I will say, is just the focus and just the mental preparation of it. You have to have the mindset, letting people know that, that football is mine at all times. Whether it's in traffic, whether you're wide open, no matter where you at, that ball is mine. So for a couple key tips to catch the ball up high, you want to make sure you're always got your finger spread. You got your finger spread out. You want to make sure the diamond is always at its highest point. You want to make sure you have your thumbs together and your pointing fingers always together. The best hands are hands that was always together. Make sure you guys remember that. The best hands are 2 hands that are always stick together. So you want to make sure every time you go up to catch the football, you put them hands together and you're looking straight through that diamond. You'll be able to see every single thing. Same thing for catching them low balls. You want to make sure your thumbs are out and your pinkies are touching each other, because you can't catch the ball like this. If you try to catch the ball with your hands open, 9 times out of 10, the ball's gonna go right through your hands. So you wanna make sure your hands are always together. I call it pinkies together, and you're catching it and squeezing it. Now, for you high schoolers and you guys getting ready to go off to college, if you wanna take your game to the next level, you can even practice catching the ball one-handed. And even to this day, I do these drills to make sure my hands and my strength, everything is on cue. So, by you going out, you can have somebody just toss you the ball and you just sit right in front of it and just try to catch it square. Try to catch it square. Don't catch it off to the side. Don't catch it all like this. You want to make sure you catch it square as if you had your other hand right there, right next to you, because it becomes the natural instinct for you. So by you going out, catching, and being very square, it'll take your game, it'll take your hands, everything to the next level. The key element for catching with one hand is helping you with your grip and your strength and squeezing it. It's a lot of times you see even professional athletes, college players, they go out and they try to make spectacular catches, but they will catch the ball, but the last phase of it, they don't finish, and that's just squeezing. And that's something I have to remind myself with to this day. So remember, I'm gonna go over the 3 key points again. Catching high, when you go up, you wanna make sure you're looking straight through the diamond. When you're catching low, you wanna make sure your pinkies are together. We call it pinkies out, and you're squeezing. And then with the one-handed, you wanna make sure you're catching the ball square and you're squeezing your fingers and you're squeezing every single hand muscle when you're working and trying to strengthen everything and making sure everything works out perfect, and you're grabbing and you're squeezing. So that's the main thing. Now that I show you a few of my tips, now I can demonstrate a few for you. See, if you look clearly, I can't see you because my eyes is looking through the football, straight to the football. Now, with that being said, I can secure the catch and know exactly my next move. I'm looking the ball straight into his eyes, straight into his nose, whatever you want to call it, and I'm taking it straight from my triangle, straight to my armpit. Every time, from the triangle to the armpit, triangle to the armpit. There we go. If you can see right here, my hands are together. If you can get a close-up shot, my pinkies and my ring fingers are actually still touching each other. And that's very key because you get put in a situation a lot of times, especially being a wide receiver, where you're gonna have to make spectacular catches and catches to bail your quarterback out in your team. So when you're down that low and you're going out to reach for the pass, make sure your pinkies and your ring fingers are touching each other. You get guys that go down there and they reach down and try to catch the ball with their hands spread it, and the ball ends up going right between their hands, which is a disaster. So you want to make sure the key coaching point for that is always having your fingers together, thumbs out. I'm Davone Bess, and that's your pro tip for the day.